Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana. So it's that time again. It's a new year. And with the new year comes new challenges and new responsibilities. I love the new year because it gives us the opportunity to kind of self-reflect on the type of year that we had in 2022. So if you take a moment to kind of just self-reflect onto the year 2022, I'm sure a lot of you, even myself, are probably thinking there are probably a lot of things I could have done better in 2022. Maybe some goals were not achieved or some mistakes were made. And that's absolutely fine. The wonderful thing about a new year is that it's like time literally resets and you're given the opportunity to kind of just be able to change some things around. Now, if you made some mistakes in the past, there's no need to beat yourself up. You just have to be intentional about wanting to change your life for the new year. Change starts with you first, and that means that you have to change the bad habits that you have. You have to have self-discipline. You have to change the circle of people that you are around. You have to change your money mindset. If you definitely want to see change in the new year, then these things certainly have to happen. And also, you need to get out of your comfort zone. You want to take yourself more seriously. So if you said you wanted to go back to school, now would be the time to go back to school. If you wanted to have a business, now would be the time to have a business. You know, if you wanted to do certain things that you said you were going to do in the past, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to take yourself very serious. Have a plan for your life and also have a plan for your money, especially if you know that your finances is not where you would like your finances to be. Maybe because of some unexpected expenses that happened last year, or maybe because you just lacked self-discipline last year. So in today's topic, I'll be sharing with you guys some 6 money goals that can kind of help steer you towards the right financial directions. These are going to be tips and ideas, and then just so that you can get the ball rolling so that you can be in the driver's seat of your finances. So my first money goal that I would recommend that everyone should have in the year 2023 is to save more money. Now, when it comes down to saving, the first thing that you have to remember is that you have to pay yourself first. There's no point in working hard if you don't have any money left in the bank account. You have to be intentional about being able to split up your finances and pay yourself first. So what I would actually recommend is for you to have a separate savings account from your primary bank. And the reason being is that if your savings account is with the same bank, it's so easy for you to transfer money between both accounts. But if your savings account is with a separate bank, a different entity, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to move money around. So that way you would be less tempted to touch your money. And when you're considering opening a savings account, I don't want you to just open just a basic account, but consider opening a high yield savings account. And the benefits of a high yield savings account is that there's no minimum to have this account. And the moment you start depositing money is the moment you start earning interest, which is really good because then the power of compounding interest will work in your favor. And not only that, the moment you start to see your money grow, you would be more motivated to stay the course and not touch that money. Another thing that I would consider is canceling unused subscription services. So if you have a subscription service to maybe a gym membership that you've never used, cancel that joint. You can definitely watch home videos online, save yourself a little bit of coin, and also consider meal prepping. Meal prepping is super, super important. I understand we all have busy lives, but consider, buying your food in bulk and cooking it. The money that you will spend in buying food in bulk for a month is definitely going to be significantly less than what you would spend eating out at restaurants or fast food joints. And by you meal prepping and cooking, you're actually going to be able to make your dollar stretch. So another thing that I would recommend is for you to avoid impulse buying. It's so easy nowadays with the one-click option to just buy. And the one thing that I would recommend is that all of your favorite websites that you have your card safe, just go ahead and just delete your card information off of those websites. That way you wouldn't be so tempted to just hit buy because your information is already saved. And if you're trying to purchase online, that means that you would literally have to physically get up, go get your wallet, and then put your card number in. And that's going to make you think twice, like, do I really need to make this purchase? And my final recommendation for saving money is consider having a no spend challenge. So what is a no spend challenge? A no spend challenge is just a challenge where you decide that you're not going to spend any money for a certain period of time. You can decide you may have a no spend challenge for a month, or you can do it for several months. And pretty much you're not spending money outside of your bills, food, and the necessities. Anything outside of that, like putting gas in your car, which is considered a necessity, would be something that you wouldn't want to spend your money on. And the goal of the no spend challenge is for you to be able to just save money. So with these tips, just consider they will certainly help you save money in the long run. Now, my second money goal is creating a budget. A budget is super essential because it's a visual representation of your finances. You can visually see how much you're earning, how much you're spending, and how much you have left over to save. And that way, you have a plan for your money. You can track where you're losing money every month. So if you haven't started budgeting, then I would certainly encourage you to start today. And if you don't know how to budget or even know where to start from, I will be posting another video strictly on budgeting that's going to walk you step by step how to budget. Okay, so be on the lookout for that video. So my third money goal for the year 2023 is to make extra money. Look for ways to make extra money. Now, if you're someone that has a skill set, so let's say you are a graphic designer, you're very creative, then you can certainly leverage those skills. If you're someone that's very into social media, there is a place for you. There are people who are looking for social media managers out there. So I would just recommend that you take the time to research platforms that you can use to leverage your skills. Now, if you're someone that says, well, maybe I don't have a skill that I can monetize, think about the things that you already have and how they can make you money. So for example, if you have a car, your car can make you money. So you can consider having a transportation service or a food delivery service. So why not have your car earn you money? If you're someone that has a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes that you're just absolutely not using, maybe because they don't fit you or because it's not your style and you want to declutter your house, the best thing that I would recommend is to put those items for sale online. It's an easy way to make a few extra bucks, and you can kind of declutter your life all in the same. Now, these things are not going to make you rich, but they are going to be ways that you can make a few extra bucks that can supplement your income. Now, my fourth money goal is to get out of debt. Now, if you're someone that's drowning in credit card debt, or you know, maybe last year was just a very bad year and now you're looking for ways of how to get out of credit card debt, the one thing that I would recommend is to consider the debt snowball. So pretty much what the debt snowball is that you pay your debt from smallest debt to largest debt. So in terms of credit card, you would pay the credit card with the smallest balance, and then you would go up to the largest balance. By doing this method, you'll be able to get out of your credit card debt a lot sooner, and in the process, you'll be able to increase your credit score. Which brings me to my next goal, which is improving your credit score. Your credit score is super essential because it's like your financial social security card. Your credit score literally follows you everywhere that you go. It lets a lender know what your financial habits are. It lets them know the type of spender you are, if you're responsible with your own money, and if you can be trusted with their money. So if you haven't considered fixing your credit, then consider this year as an opportunity to start working towards fixing your credit. And also, a good credit score is important because it will allow you the opportunity to be able to make large purchases in the future. And you're also going to have good interest rates in the same process. So my sixth and final money goal for the year of 2023 is invest. Now, invest means a lot of things for a lot of people. There are many ways you can invest. You can invest in yourself. You can invest in your future. And you can just invest your money. When I mean invest in yourself, if there is a skill that you've been wanting to learn, invest in a coach, invest in a master class, spend that little extra dollar. The money that you invest in your business, in your skill set is ultimately going to pay off down the line, and it's going to significantly cut the time that you would have wasted trying to figure things out on your own. So certainly invest in yourself this year. Try to take yourself a little bit more serious in the year 2023. I also recommend investing in your future. Invest in your retirement fund. You can get started in as little as $100 or $50, but I would certainly recommend that you get started in just investing in your future. You're never too young to start, but the power of compounding interest will work in your favor the moment you start investing. And then the last investment that I recommend is invest in the stock market. If you have companies out there that you just absolutely love, you use their services every day. So let's say, for example, you are a Starbucks drinker. You absolutely love Starbucks coffee. You can certainly invest in a Starbucks. If you're someone that has an Apple product, I have a bunch of Apple products. You can certainly invest in companies like that. But just start to be an investor rather than a consumer. And I think that will actually help you multiply your money. I just want to leave you guys with this tidbit, which is just, you have to be intentional with change this year, 2023. If you want to see change, you have to be intentional about your financial behaviors, your just behaviors in general. Your mindset is super important. Like they said, it takes 21 days to build a habit. So you have to start now planning for your future. You definitely don't want the year to run out and then you realize that you weren't able to achieve your goals or your dreams this year. So these are all of the financial recommendations, money goals that I believe that everyone should have, no matter what financial situation you are in. I believe that everyone can benefit from these goals. If you absolutely love this content, go ahead and just leave a comment in the description box to let me know that you guys enjoy the content. Be on the lookout for my next videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.